Sun today. Oh, got kind of a late start this morning, so haven't had much productive happen yet today. But today is my Friday as far as the work week goes, and so tomorrow will be errands and gym and stuff like that. So anyway, ooh, I don't know if it's really bright. Finished my semester, thank God, and I took interpersonal communication for business as far as a speech class, and took U.S. history 2 this semester. I ended up with an A in my speech class and a B in my history class. And normally, anybody who knows me would know I would be throwing a fit about having a B in a class. But I started out this semester with an F in that class, which I'm not proud of, but the first week that we had to take an exam was the same week that my grandmother died. And I just had a wreck. Okay, so I didn't actually have a wreck. This poor girl and her mom were leaving to go back to Colorado, and she misjudged how far she had pulled out of a parking lot and hit my car. But all it did was, she had a really low car, and all it did was scuff my hubcap, and it broke the grill on her car. So I didn't even worry about getting her insurance information or anything. I felt terrible for her. So that was exciting. And I know my dad, if he sees this, is gonna be like, Tara, should have gotten insurance information. But it's not that, so I'm not worried about it. I just feel really bad for her. She was so upset. And apparently she just hit a deer in Colorado like a few weeks ago and had just gotten her car fixed. So, oops. Well, let's see. What was I talking about? What we're doing for today. I'm going to work. And I don't know what I'm going to do tonight. I'm decided to not go to the gym today because I think I overdid a little bit yesterday. Pretty sore. I know going and working out would probably work out some of the soreness, but I am gonna not risk it because the type of soreness that I have doesn't feel like good soreness in certain spots. So I'm gonna listen to my body, take a day off, and just go back tomorrow. So let's see. Wow, today's the last day of the month. I don't even know where the year went. I'm not going to just say the summer. I don't know where this year has gone. It's crazy. But fall is my favorite time of year anyway, so I am not going to complain about it getting closer to fall at all. So, let's see. What should we talk about? I know. So I don't really know what to do with myself now that classes are done. I'm not very good at just sitting and relaxing or doing anything like that. So I know I'll be working in the next 3 weeks until classes start, but trying to think of some other stuff that I can do. I may take my son to the zoo and to the splash pad and do some stuff that we didn't get to do the rest of the summer. I had a friend tell me the other day that I needed to just sit and relax, and I told him I didn't know how. He told me to sit down and make a list of how to do it. And so our running joke is that I need a list that says, just sit down, take a nap, don't forget to go to the bathroom, sit back down, read a book. But I don't know. I'm sure something will come up that'll occupy some time. And like I said, we still have to get my son registered for school, but I have to meet with the special needs diagnostician for his school before I can do that, and she does not come back to work until the middle of next week, I believe it is. So got a little bit of time before we do that. And so yeah, it's kind of a crazy morning with running a little bit late and having the little bump on my car. But I think it'll be a good day. Now that classes are done, hopefully I can focus on getting some of the stuff for fall semester done earlier. Which I guess I should clarify. I keep talking about work in relation to semesters. I actually work for a college, so the department that I'm in has been getting ready for fall since the beginning of the summer semester, but the last like 2 weeks of summer break are when it gets really intense. So I'm hoping maybe there's some of it that I can get done today and over the next week, just to give us a little bit of a heads up and some breathing room going into the really hectic weeks. So we will see. Usually they have a little list for me when I get there, and I will try to space it out through the day so that I don't get bored or anything like that. But anyway, that's the morning. So we'll talk again, because it is really bumpy right here. We'll talk again when I get done with work. Hello, hello. It is 3:30 and I'm going home for the day. Trying to not hit any cars. Today was kind of a weird day. It felt like there was not much to do, but we were kind of all over the place, all doing different things. It was a very strange day. But my head boss is going to be out next week, so we are trying to figure out exactly what to do to stay busy, because like I said earlier, we're in kind of the lull time between summer semesters and fall semester starting. And again, sorry about the bumps. So I think I've got a few little projects lined up for next week to keep me occupied, but getting ready. It's hot today, so I'm getting ready to go get something to drink for everybody at my house, and then I'm going to go home. Well, I've got one other errand to run, and then I'm going to go home. And from what my mom says, my son is very, very tired, so maybe I can lay down and sneak a nap in with him for a little bit, since I don't have any homework tonight. But I don't know, today's just been kind of an off day for me. I don't really know why. I just haven't really felt like myself. May just be because the routine at work is so different. I'm used to being really busy, and I'm not right now, but always kind of feel that way the first few days after the semester ends and we have an actual break. I just kind of don't know what to do with myself, but it's going into the weekend and it's going to be a good weekend. I may go both swimming and to the gym tomorrow. One of my friends I've been swimming laps with some, and it's a very good workout. I have major respect for anybody who's ever done any kind of competitive swimming. I was super excited to do 15 laps in an hour, and then I realized how little distance that actually is. But I think I may do that tomorrow. I'm not sure. Ooh, bumps. But otherwise, I may take my kiddo to the library tomorrow because we haven't been there all summer and he loves to go. So, I don't know. We'll come up with some fun stuff to do hopefully this weekend. And go from there. Ah, it was attractive, huh? Yeah. Let's see. What else is going on? There's really not much else going on. It's just kind of a lazy, it feels like a lazy summer day. That would be a very good way to describe it. No motivation. So I'm glad that I don't have class, and I'm glad that, at least for right now, my laundry is caught up and things like that, so I don't have any major pressing chores to do at home because I just don't have the oomph to do it. But that's okay. It all gets done eventually, right? So, I'm waiting in line to get drinks at the convenience store. So I'll pause it and I'll spare everybody having to watch me do that. But time for a drink. Oh, nice. I didn't realize I was recording. That was attractive, wasn't it? Oh, wow. Let's see, what else happened today? Oh, I still have at least 2 or 3 years before I'd be looking at working towards my master's, but started looking today into which schools would be the top schools to go and do master's program level work for genetics, and the top 3 were Harvard, Stanford, and Berkeley. So, I think grade-wise, as long as I continue as I am now, I can probably be competitive in all of those. I know that for especially my mom, but for my entire family, that would be difficult to think about me having to move the family. But, I don't know, it was kind of neat to just get a feel for where would be the best to study and kind of what the criteria for entry was and things like that. Like I said, I probably won't even finish my associates until at least next December. I may even go one more semester so that I'm not cramming everything in. But then I'd have to finish my bachelor's level work, which is at least another 2 years probably. Unless I do it kind of fast track, I might be able to get it done in a year and a half. But still, I just thought it might be good to kind of get a feel for it and plan ahead. I'd obviously have to find a place to live, and just out of curiosity looked at the average rent or even student apartments, and oh wow, it was like $2,700 at Stanford, and for Berkeley it was like $1,400 a month, something like that. So no, that's where we pray for lots of scholarships, and thank God that the job that I'm going to be going into, I can pay back student loans, I guess. Man, I'm hitting all the bumps today. I'm sorry. But I also looked into schools, the top schools for pathology, which is what I would like to get my doctorate in. And Stanford was listed, Yale was listed, Harvard was listed. Number one was Johns Hopkins, which I already knew would be fantastic for pathological research. I was kind of hoping that, almost had another wreck, guys. People are driving insane. I was kind of hoping that Berkeley would be on there, because cost-wise, for cost of living and things like that, it looks to be the cheapest. And I didn't see it listed on there. That doesn't mean it's not a good school to study that, but I don't know. We'll see. I've got time. I don't need to figure it all out right now, right? So I don't know. I'm headed to the pharmacy to pick up a couple of prescriptions. Headed home. Probably edit this and put it up and just hang out for the night. Try to kick back a little bit and make myself relax. So, hope everybody has a good Thursday.